GPK having the lead. Lim definitely not finding nothing from the mid lane.
No,
he is able to farm
such a good job finding those CS. Not that many denies on SF.
No, not at all.
I mean, runes are spawning in 10 seconds. Both of these mid heroes have bottles, so position 4s will still stay. Try to secure them for their mid laners.
And we'll see who's going to get the edge on it. Who's it going to go for? It's going to be top. Limp's going to be lucky with the spawn. Mid lane, though, they may lose a kill. Hansken does go down, so GPK may not get the rune, but he gets first blood there with the help and setup of Excess Vampire.
Balance in all things, purple. Jungling or
Guy
ganking,
gets
you also don't have any vision on the rune, so they know something is up.
I mean, it's hard for GPK to find a play. He's got a little bit of time left with this. He's going to find Fada. Should be able to do this with a good few raises, unless Fada's able to play very smartly. Keeps himself on top, so GPK can only find the one raise. So GPK will get the kill, or will he actually with the pull? He's finally gets it with the raise, but he's taken a lot of damage in return because of it. Looks like he'll be okay nonetheless. Vampire's able to lay down a Fisher. GPK does get back to safety. But Fada with a good attempt there to buy time for Limp to come in and get the trade. Just as it was, though, they didn't have enough damage to bring anyone down in return. GPK does find the kill.
Void Spirit is the hero that dishes huge amount of magical damage in short period of time. FNG on top lane in a bit of trouble, but the lamp, they can't get the best rune you can get for ganking the side lane. Haste rune, level 7, still saving a point at the moment.
Okay, let's see what he can make happen here. Dream. It's going to be the focus. He's going to try and jump in. The Lasso's already out. They get the drag back with the taunt. Dream cannot get the kill on Nico Baby. Nico Baby is fine. Dream looking to jump away. Can he get the other blink over to FNG? Can in time, but Limp with that haste rune, he's just pushing on forward, chasing down Dream. The Aphotic Shield will pop. They get themselves the kill. The Ricky's gone. TP now coming over from GPK Alliance. They've got to think how much they want to dive this, as now the turnaround play comes in. Fisher's out from Vampire, slams down onto Hansken, and now they turn towards Limp. Limp, he's going to have to step back up in a couple of seconds. Is it going to be soon enough? They're closing in on him. Astral steps back in play. Will manage to get out. Fisher's still down for 5 seconds, but Gambit, they're still looking to chase this or thinking about it. Limp pops down the Remnant, will stop Gambit from going up to the high ground, and Limp will survive.
Alliance did exactly what they needed to do. Bring a Baron who's extremely high level, 4 points in shield on 6-second cooldown, so he can participate in those fights, keeping his teammates alive. The problem is Dream already TP'd on the bottom lane, and you have a Batrider with boots of travel, so he can TP back with the scroll, come back with BOTs.
FNG gets punished here. Was trying to soak up some solo experience and action out underneath the tower. Hard to do so when 33's around. More than happy to jump in. Mid lane, another jump. Limp looks to initiate onto GPK. GPK needs help, but it doesn't look like he's going to get it. No TPs are available. Fisher is there, but the Eve's Remnant on point. Limp drags him back. They kill him off. And the big thing as well for Nico Baby, he's going to be happy. Gets the kill, gets a nice bit of bonus for coming in to help out on that GPK kill. And didn't need to use the Horn. It's available.
Big one.
He's level 6. They can now look for more action Alliance with that Haunt ready to go and look to get Nico Baby involved in more kills very early on.
Oh, Fada trying to take over the north outpost. We'll see. Can someone stop him? Batrider. Oh, he got it.
He did get the outpost. They do lose Hansken for it, but they're happy with that one. Fada, he may not even die. The save's there for 33, steps over, offers up the shield, and Fada's able to walk himself away. Shashlim cannot afford to use that second step for the damage offensively, because he knows he's got some sort of a save by his side.
Yeah, and with this kind of a build, Abaddon has enough move speed to keep up with the Void Spirit. Extra Wind Lace plus phase boots. They're going on Nico Baby. There's a Haunt.
Can he play his way out of this? Hey!
Well, Abaddon, he couldn't get the ulti off.
No,
he was saving a point, so he just died. Definitely want to get Nico Baby, and this is exactly what I talked about. Fada just being on the bottom lane. I mean, look at where Tier 1 tower is standing at the moment.
Yeah, he's sort of saying, come and get me.
Yeah, I mean, he just wants to die. Here it comes.
Now what? Fisher opening onto him, and there's the save from the Aphotic Shield, and they don't actually kill him off straight away. Limp's going to be fine, able to jump out. And again, these static songs, Fada catching off Dream, and there's suddenly the moves put to a stop. Alliance respond perfectly, kill off the carry, and Gambit, they find nothing off the back of that movement. Great for them the last 2 times. They cannot give up. They've got to keep on with this aggressive advance. Those last few fights were without GPK having the BKB.
That's the kill they want.
Here we go. Can they get Nico Baby? No horn for 60 seconds. This should be a pretty solid shot. Ice Blast out. Perfect move. Finally, Gambit get the break they were looking for. They are able to kill off the Spectre. They'll lose the Shaker in return, but that Spectre kill, that was what they were dreaming about.
Alliance, couple of seconds late. They smoked up, try to go for this bait kill on the Spectre, but Gambit so far staying just one step ahead.
I've got to keep this up. Mid lane, tower will be taken, 33. Able to find that space to push down the tier 1 tower. Start to build up those further auras on Gambit's side. The auras are already done. Shashlow, pipe is complete. So with the pipe bat, with the BKB SF, as soon as Ricky's back up, I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see Gambit, you know, maybe even just look to run down a lane, push for some of these tier 2s. Sure, the ganks are nice, but it's a lot harder to do. If they want to go for some 5-man action, they are still going to feel relatively strong in this timing. About 20 seconds until the relic will be back, available for Nico Baby to pick up, and a few hundred gold away from the recipe. So they've sort of got one more push, one more fight in them, Gambit, before they are going to have to deal with the Radiant Spectre.
Lions, they learned their lesson. They've been using the scan on top of Spectre to see if Ricky is there. Also having 2 heroes sitting behind her just to finish off that Radiance. Then it's going to become much easier. But look at Gambit.
Here we go.
Is it going to be a Roche? Or
they've got to, I think
they get a
action.
off.
Yeah. Lim, he's going to get jumped on. Vampire straight up to the high ground. They had the wards.
Now it's time for the Roche. No buyback on Void Spirit. He bought the Ogre Axe. This is the way old Gambit played. Shadow Fiend around level 15. He gets Presence Aura, affect buildings. They group up. All the timings are synchronized. And now they're going to start slowly them. Take those towers. The next Roche will spawn in the next 4 to 5 minutes.
I'm going to go for another bit of an attempt onto 33. It's got the borrowed time, of course. Throwing out the Ice Blast too. Jump forward from Lim. Lim wants to fight this. Going in onto GPK. GPK getting low.
3 seconds.
He's got to watch that timing, but already they've lost the 2 heroes. Both 33 and Hanscam will fall. Dream popping the BKB. Worried about Alliance getting back in on top of him. Throw the dagger out onto GPK, but he's already back up to full HP as the Aegis does heal him back up. Level 20 now on the SF. Gambit continuing to get away with these plays, these kills. The Alliance, they're not quite ready to punish them for. They're trying, but they're still not at the moment where Nico Baby really is that threat that he wants to be later on.
Batrider still on the top, has Boots of Travel ready to join a fight, but it's not going to be that easy. Here comes Glimpse.
See if they can blow him up. They've got the pullback with the Remnant. He does have the BKB if he feels threatened, and he doesn't. You know, he knows the 2 heroes alone. They only bring him down to half of his health. GPK can walk it off. He's not panicking. He's keeping it cool. He knows how huge he is right now. Top lane as well. This is the huge one. They found Nico Baby. Nico Baby, is he going to be able to get out of it? He's not. They kill him buyback. Lim's able to get a kill in return. You do have to be wary of that buyback horn if Alliance want to use it, but even so, they're still down so far on that. So that the rest of their, you really do see it here. Gambit just with a very, very convincing and ever-growing lead. They've not allowed this game to slow down to the point that Alliance want it to with this Spectre lineup. They've been finding kills, finding objectives, and it just doesn't stop. Bottom lane, Hansken. His TP's cancelled. Excess Vampire and FNG will run him down with the spider legs. They can easily close the gap. We'll try and turn, but he'll take down the Ice Blast damage. 13-6, 14k lead. Gambit just not letting up at all against Alliance.
Can't run away from Spider Bull.
You know that there's no chance that Nico Baby wants to turn up for a fight. They can move up to this top lane, take tier 1s, tier 2s, and this is the scary thing, right? This lineup, they're 18k ahead. They haven't even taken these towers. They take these towers, they're easily over the 20k mark lead at 31 minutes in. They are just playing so fast and so brutal.
This Alliance's lineup have one core at the moment, and that's Spectre. If you compare GPK, who's about to hit 20k network on top of 8k of Void Spirit, there's a huge difference.
It's in the trees. Hansken's been found. GAMBIT just not missing a single opportunity, and GPK just continued to play it so cool. You know, he never panics and pops his BKB. He knows with a satanic butterfly, they cannot bring him 100-0. Even feeling very, very cold. He's queuing up the rapier. I think he knows, you know, he's this big. They just cannot kill him.
Yeah, he can stand his ground. They have a force staff to push him out, but there's no burst damage on side of Alliance, so he should not, like, he does not care. And this Divine Rapier, you know, has a built-in True Strike against Radiance.
Yeah, and you know, you're about to put yourself up in Aegis. I mean, GPK may even say, I don't need this stream, you be the one to take it. They cannot kill me. We see how safe he wants to play it. I mean, he's still going to take it.
Be the one taking it.
I guess he knows, you know, because of how far ahead he is, if he does somehow die, he gives up a lot of money. They try for the jump, they get the kill, but GPK is still able to pick up the Aegis. Alliance only able to steal away that final touch on Roche, but GPK, he says, you know what, you can have a bit of gold. I don't care. I get the Aegis. We still have such an incredible lead that it really doesn't matter that you got that little bit of a something.
Yeah, Abaddon got the cheese from that. So GPK only with the Aegis, and Alliance got the last hit on the Roche, so at least it's something at the moment. Spectre, she still needs farm. Not ready to fight. She can't fight against Shadowfin at the moment.
I mean, really, yeah, just this GPK SF, it is that far ahead. Because, yeah, sort of elsewhere, it's like, okay, nikobaby's only a little bit behind Dream, but then the difference, the lead that this SF has, it is far too much for them to deal with. They're ready to go high ground GAMBIT. This game just played at a perfect pace that has destroyed Alliance's draft. They went for this Spectre. They felt that they could buy time, but it's really not looking like they've been able to do this match as GAMBIT. They've just, they knew exactly what to do, and the execution's been flawless.
That Aegis on GPK, you can't really target him, and the Presence Aura affect buildings. That's a -7 armor. It's a free deso.
I mean, they're just taking the Rex. What are you going to do if you're Alliance here? How can you stop this, man? They're trying. I mean, nikobaby's in, but GPK just turns. Lifesteal's back up to full. Alliance, they cannot stop the racks from going down. The melee racks fall. They do manage to get the lasso.
Static
trying
resistance
to go on GPK. You see at the back, nikobaby is looking for some support kills, but he cannot even get the AA. He will die for his attempt too, as Excess Vampire just turns, fishes him out. Dream, he's diving in near the fountain. BKB's popped as he commits, kills off Hansken. There'll be a buyback from the Rubik. There is a buyback haunt available from nikobaby, but already the damage is just being done. The 2 sets of racks are gone. This game has just fell entirely out of control for Alliance, as it seems. They need some sort of insane turnaround right now. They do look to jump on GPK. Horn comes out. They're in on top of them. Maybe they can kill him off the once. Aegis is popped. Can they do it again, though? That was the Horn used.
Echo Slam is ready.
Let's see what they can do the second time around. Excess Vampire indeed watching from the side, looking for an opportunity to get in. Fishes out onto 33. The GPK getting a little to half age, but Limp commits. Gets caught out by the Cloud. Limp does have buyback. Dream jumps in the damage. Rips apart the Rubik. GPK still alive. The Static Storm's down, but he's able to walk out of it simply. GPK is fine. Glimpse back on Excess Vampire, trying to separate him, but GPK's back up to full HP level 24 on this SF. As Alliance Limp, he commits, but the Cloud's out. Limp, he needs help, and he needs it now. The Spectre heads in, but Limp will fall. That's a dieback on him. nikobaby is able to get energy, but it's GG. This game is well and truly over. Excess Vampire ready to finish it off with a good old slam. And GAMBIT, I mean, they say, well, that's a cute little Spectre pick. How about you have some of this? And they just run them over.
Oh man, this has to be one of the best Shadowfin performances in a long time. It was not Shadowfin with the Yule Scepter, nothing